Okay, we are live once more. We're live. Hey everyone, I'm in my kitchen. It's a Colorado Coffee Talk live stream. We can talk about anything, but Colorado, that's my state. It's where I live. I live in Westcliff. Westcliff. It's in Custer County. It's about an hour drive west, a little bit southwest of Pueblo in the mountains. Let's talk. Let's do a live. I'm here in my kitchen. I'm just here in my kitchen. I'm drinking coffee here with my Arizona mug. My mug was made in Mexico, as you can see. I think that says made in Mexico. Hecho in Mexico. Hey, Paula. Hello to all three people watching. Please check in. Please say hi. Hey, Diego. Hey, Paula. How's everyone doing? Please give me your location. Tell me your location, your favorite Not Too Shabby video. If you have a question about Colorado, let's talk about Colorado. Let's do it. By the way, I'm drinking coffee from an Arizona mug. See? Arizona, Arizona. It's got all these cactuses on it. I like this mug a lot. How's everyone doing? Let's just talk. Let's just talk. You know what I mean? Paula, you're in I thought you were in Chicago. Paula, you're in Minneapolis? That's cool. What's the weather like there? It was snowing earlier this morning. It's our third day of snow. The accumulation hasn't been too high. But like right now in Westcliff, it's 27. Mostly cloudy, 27 degrees. So maybe more snow coming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Paula, how are you? You love my mug? It's not a shabby mug. It's not a shabby mug. Have I done a not too shabby of my Arizona mug? I'm not even sure. Maybe I'll do one. We'll see. So anyway, let's just talk. Talk about Colorado. If you're watching this afterwards, you can just ask me a question in the reply section about Colorado. I'm kind of well-traveled in Colorado and throughout the Western USA. I've been to many national parks all over the Southwest. Anyway, we'll just talk about whatever. I actually have a notebook with a list of topics. If things get quiet, I've got my little list here, but right now I just want to invite my friends to my my live stream. Hold on. Kelly, here, I got to invite Kansas Kelly. Oh, and then Sharon, my friend Sharon in Ireland. Here. Sharon, I am live streaming right now. Join us, ? Smiley face. It's only, what is it, 7:30? It's 7:30 in Ireland and London, England. So maybe, I'll text Brennan here. Yeah, Paula, you're coming to Colorado in May? You'll be staying until July? That's pretty cool. That's great. That's great, Paula. Where will you be staying? I'm curious. I am live streaming right now, period. Please join me and my friends, ! Smiley face. I am live streaming right now, period. Please join me and my friends, ! Smiley face. There you go. I'll get some Twitter. I've got some Twitter followers that'll probably join me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Paula, that's right. You got land outside of Trinidad. That's great, Paula. Paula, do you have a home built on your land yet? You got land, but do you have a home? What do you got going on? Are you going to bring a camper? What are you doing out there? That's awesome, Paula. So I'm going to keep inviting my friends. There's 2 people watching. Oh, Brandy. Brandy, comma, I am live streaming right now. Join us, question mark, smiley face. Oh, Josh, Southpaw. I think Josh might be working. Josh, I am live streaming right now. Join us, question mark, smiley face. We're just gonna work it. We'll see how this goes. Oh, Dave. Dave, I am live streaming right now. Join us, question mark, smiley face. I'm gonna get all my American friends are either working or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, Jeff. Jeff, comma, I am live streaming right now. Join us, question mark, smiley face. Whew. Oh, Chris. I'm just inviting my friends now. Chris, I am live streaming right now. Join us, question mark, smiley face. Here, I'm even going to put this on my Facebook. I'm going to invite my Facebook friends. Change audience. Come on. I am live streaming on YouTube right now, period. You're welcome to join me and my friends, exclamation point, smiley face. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now in my kitchen. All right, we're just working it. Oh, Paulie, you got a camper? Okay, you got a camper? Man, I'm looking forward to summer. Now, like I was in southern Arizona. For much of the winter. I was in El Paso, which was pretty darn warm. I spent a week in southern New Mexico. So I had this weird experience of being really used to sunny days in the 60s and 70s. Occasionally it'd get up to 80. Occasionally it might be like 55 for a high. But for the most part, it's pretty warm. I was wearing shorts every day, 95% of the days. And then, so I'm getting used to that. And then the last couple of weeks, I was in, the last week I was in Gila Bend. It was like in the 80s every day. This was early March, the first week of March. I come back up here, highs are in the 30s, sometimes the 40s. It did hit 52, the low 50s for a high, I think 2 or 3 days, and that's it. Like right now it's 27. And I'm like, there's nothing green. There are no green leaves on anything. So, hey, Millhawks. Yeah, hey, Millhawks. Hey, not too shabby. Hey, Millhawks, what's your favorite not too shabby video? I'll play it just for you. Sam the King, hey, buddy. Sam the King, welcome, and way to go with your university work. You know what they say about school? Like, just keep showing up. Just don't quit. Keep showing up. And eventually they will have to graduate you. You know what I mean? Even if you fail a class, just go back. Keep going back. That's the way it works with school. I mean, I know it's a little, but sometimes I have to encourage my my friends and my counseling clients about schoolwork. The key is just to get your degree. Get your degree. So yeah. Paula, you've never driven with a camper? Are you going to be driving alone? Do you have a partner or something? Or what are you going to be doing? You going to be alone? But I understand. I've never driven with a camper. Just make sure you make more wide turns. Don't do like sharp, like if you have a little car, you can make a sharp turn. You're not going to be able to do a wide turn. All right. So be careful with that. Millhawks, what's your favorite not too shabby? Sam the King, you got a year and a half to go before you graduate. That's pretty cool. All right. I've only made 2 not too shabbies in the past week. I've made 3. I've made 3 not too shabbies. I'll just play them right now. First of all, last week it was St. Patrick's Day, last Wednesday. And here's the not too shabby. I was in my bathroom.
It's my Irish beau on St. Patrick's Day. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. All right, but let me just play. And then I made a not too shabby of my metal javelinas.
It's my 4 metal javelinas. Not too shabby.
I'm going to give some air time to my metal javelinas. Then I did canned peaches.
It's a can of peach slices. Not too shabby.
Hey, Millhawks, you like the taco sign? I bought that in downtown El Paso. Yeah, that's in my kitchen here. I mean, I could turn the laptop. Here's my kitchen, my table. It's a little messy in here. But there's my kitchen table, my refrigerator. And here are my 4 metal javelinas right there. My little ceramic salamander. There we go. There are the javelinas. So I brought them in. Because it's been snowing the past 3 days on and off. So here are the javelinas. Aren't they cute? Look at these things. It's a javelina. They look kind of mad. It's a pig. It's a wild pig is what it is. It's a wild pig. So I got 4 of them. So they roam in the southwestern USA. So, Millhawks, you like my taco sign? I've done a not too shabby of that. I got that recently when I was in El Paso, Texas. Here it is.
It's a tacos lighted sign. Not too shabby.
I got a thing for tacos, man. I got to make some tacos. Here I am eating boring pineapple chunks. I'm trying to eat healthy. When you eat pineapples just raw, like it's really sweet. But let me eat one more. Hey, Ludroth. What's your favorite not too shabby? Paula, your boyfriend's going to be going with you? Okay, so you'll be okay. You're a team with your boyfriend. I'm glad you're going with someone. Paula, you'll be fine. Just drive it around your neighborhood a little bit. You'll get used to it. You just want to be a little bit more, I don't know. I actually don't know what advice to give you. I think you should go a little slower. You know what I mean? Because it might be a little harder to slow down if you got a camper behind you. So, Ludroth, come on, just give me your gut. What was the first not too shabby you saw? Or your favorite? Or just the one that you're kind of curious about? Don't be, everyone in my live stream always has to think about it and they overthink it. Give me your favorite not too shabby. Like, boom, here's a great one. A beef taco. I got a thing for tacos so much.
It's a beef taco. Not too shabby.
Oh, it's so good. All right, I don't want to do food. I don't want to play not too shabbies about food because it's going to make me hungry. Ludroth, the ravioli one? Which one? I've got a bunch. Here. Sausage raviolis, not too shabby. Raviolis dinner, not too shabby. 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis, not too shabby. Which one is your favorite? Mine actually is this one, the 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis. That was done right here in my kitchen right here. I love raviolis. Here, let me just play this one. The thumbnail. Just the thumbnail is amazing.
It's a 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis. Not too shabby!
Oh, it's a great one, man. Oh, Ludroth, you like the sausage raviolis. You like this one? Sausage raviolis. I was cooking it. This was last year. Sausage raviolis. Right here, everyone.
Boiling sausage raviolis. Not too shabby.
Yeah, there you go. Those are good. Those are high-end sausage raviolis. And let me round it out. Here's a one. This is from 4 years ago.
It's a ravioli dinner. Not too shabby.
I was in an Italian restaurant in Texas on my Bike Across America trip. So there are my 3 raviolis, not too shabbies. So a trilogy of shabbies. All right, let me just play this one more time. The cheese raviolis. This is a great one.
It's a 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis. Not too shabby.
Jordan, hey Jordan. You like the crosswalk button? That was when Reddit, that was around the time when Reddit exploded promoted my channel, and the crosswalk button. And it was here it is. Here's the crosswalk button.
Wait. It's a pedestrian walk thing telling me to wait. Wait. Not too shabby. Wait.
I like the not too shabbies where there's some interaction. You know what I mean? And I actually push a button or I take a bite out of something. Sam the King is also a fan of the interactive ones. But that was 5 years ago. That was October 2015 that I made that not too shabby. The crosswalk button. And it was Reddit exploded my channel. And Opie Radio talked about me, Sam Roberts and some other people. Tosh 1.0 wanted me on their show. The producer called me. Tosh 1.0. They wanted to get me on. They wanted to fly me out for free. I declined. I didn't want to be on their show. Tosh 1.0, that's what it's called. Those are good days. October 2015. So, oh, there's a copycat one. Boo. I'm not going to play the copycat one. So, it's all right. I don't really care. So, by the way, this one came up. Sam the King, they didn't offer me money. Tosh 1.0 offered to pay for everything, to fly out to California, to pay for my hotel, and I don't know if they would cover whatever, but they didn't offer me money. You know, like we'll pay you a certain amount as a whatever. So at the very beginning, I think they emailed me and I was like, Tosh 1.0, I was like, I'd never watched the show. And I was like, yeah, you bet. I'll go to California. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. So then I went on YouTube and I watched 1 or 2 of the shows. And I'm sorry, it was just the humor was too vulgar. I mean, I don't have a lot of morals, but it just felt like, no, I can't be associated with this show. The humor was so not my style, so I had to turn them down. So anyway, but I don't mean to be negative. I'm just happy that a show that everyone's heard of invited me on. I thought that was really cool, you know? Yeah. Hey, Millhawks, you found me through Funhouse? That's really cool. Hey, Lawrence is a cool guy. He follows me on Twitter. Every once in a while, he's kind of like a celebrity. He's got millions of followers. And he follows me, and every once in a while, I'll message him, and we just talk back and forth. I want to meet Lawrence one of these days. I don't think he's with Funhouse anymore, but all my love to the Funhouse and the gaming community. Seriously, all you gamers, I love you. You're all right. So Southpaw, you're right. Tosh is there to make fun of people. And so here's the thing, though, Josh. I don't mind people making fun of me. I make fun of myself a lot. That's part of my style. I totally understand the not too shabbies are weird. I get it. I totally get it. Some of my videos, I understand people aren't going to like them or they're going to think I'm weird. But there was something about Tosh where I was like, no, that's not. I can't go on that show. I can't do that. It's okay to make fun of me. I get it. I get it, but not that way. Not the way. No. So, Sam the King. Oh, what? Lawrence has a podcast. Does he? I won't ask him. He probably does. He does podcasts about his video games, though. So I don't know that he wants to talk to me. I'm kind of old news too. You know what I mean? The not too shabby stuff was a couple of years ago. So, hey, Lori. Yeah, Jordan, where are you located? I'm in Colorado. If you're new, Millhawks, Jordan. There's somebody else. Like, what's your location? I'm based in Colorado. So, by the way, Sam the King, yes, those are new fish. I bought them. I got them in Southern Arizona. So, got a couple of fish. It's like fish tacos. So, anyway, but good times. We're having fun. I'm just seriously, it's my day off. Wednesdays is my day off. And Millhawks, what part of Michigan are you in? What part of Michigan? Detroit? Wait, is it like that? If I do it like that. Or no, like that. Right? Are you in Detroit? Are you in Grand Rapids? Are you in Traverse City? Are you in the Upper Peninsula? Where are you? So that's Jordan, you're in Virginia. That's pretty cool. Millhawks, I've got some friends in Grand Rapids. I've got some old, long-time friends that are in the Grand Rapids area. So they're all right. I got some, yeah. So good times. Good times. Let me see here. There was like a news show in Grand Rapids that promoted it was 2015. Everything exploded on my channel. And with the not too shabbies. Let me just play. Hey, here's one. Here's a not too shabby rehearsal video. Let me just play this.
Not too shabby. 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 Not too shabby.
Not too shabby rehearsal video. Watch. Good times, man. By the way, that's like the road I was driving on is common scenery out here in southern Colorado, you know. So Millhawks. Oh wait, let's see. Ludroth, I grew up in New Jersey. I grew up in northern New Jersey. And as a little kid, I was a Philadelphia Phillies baseball fan. Now, I'm much older than you, I'm guessing. But in the late 70s, I was a Phillies fan. And then into the early 80s. And the Phillies won a World Series. So I know northern New Jersey pretty well. And I think I've been a Philly once or twice in my life. But I got out of the Northeast. No offense, but I live in the mountains of Colorado, southern Colorado, where it's much more rural here. We have big, beautiful mountains, but we're far enough away from Denver, Colorado Springs, for all those big, massive cities. I live in a little town of about 1,000 people. It might be up to about 1,200 people. Westcliff, Colorado. Go look it up. Here, I'm going to just type the town name, Westcliff, Colorado, and do an image search. and then you'll see the big mountains. Almost every picture, if you do an image search, it'll show the big mountains to the west. So, Ludroth, you're a Nats fan? There you go. See, I'm old enough to remember the Montreal Expos. I don't know how old you are, but so in Millhawks, you've been to Grand Rapids? Or you live in Grand Rapids? Michigan's all right. I got some friends in Michigan that if I ever do a road trip to the east, I'm a Western guy. I try to stay on the Western side of America, but if I ever do an Eastern road trip, I probably would have to stop in Michigan. There's a couple of people I'd like to see. So, and they're kind of I think they're in the Grand Rapids area. Ludroth, you think I'm the most famous guy? Ludroth, when I won the Hard Netting Funhouse Championship, there was one guy. Because I live in a town, there's only about 1,000 people. It's this little conservative rancher cowboy town. It's touristy in the summer. It's a little bit like South Park where there's just big mountains and it's always kind of cold for 7-8 months out of the year. It's a nice town. There's only one guy that came up to me and was like, hey, I know you. You're the Not Too Shabby guy. You're on Funhouse. And he was like, he's a gamer. So I did a Not Too Shabby of him. Okay. Let me pull that up here. So I don't know if I'm famous in this town. Here he is, Zach, the Funhouse guy. One guy. Here he is.
It's my friend Zach. Not too shabby.
And I did a behind the scenes video where I talked about, anyway, Zach moved away because he wanted more opportunities and he moved to Salida, and I don't know where he is now, if he's still there, but it's kind of sad when people leave our tiny town. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, the gamers love me. I love the gamers. I'm just going to say one thing. The game, I'm a mental health therapist. That's my real job. I'm a mental health therapist. I see all my clients online for almost 3 years now. Long before the pandemic, I've been seeing people on my laptop by video. I see most of my clients by video. I see some by phone. I do some messaging with some of my clients. All right. So anyway, when I have a client that's a gamer, all right, they're really into video games or whatever. Sometimes I'll say, hey, have you heard of Funhouse, Rooster Teeth? And 2 or 3 times, my client's been like, yeah, what about them? And I'll show them that I'm the Not Too Shabby guy. And they're blown away that their mental health therapist is like, one guy was like, oh my gosh, I remember you. I remember the Not Too. And then he put the connection. Oh my gosh, you're the Not Too Shabby guy. So anyway. Hey, Kare. Oh, hey, everyone. Welcome, Kare. Torborn. Kare's my friend in Denmark. So welcome. Yeah, this is great. Welcome. We got 10 people watching. If you're just checking in, I'm just doing a coffee talk live stream here in my kitchen. I got the taco sign behind me. And let's just talk. What's your favorite Not Too Shabby? Have you ever been to Colorado? You really, by the way, if you've never been to Colorado, some of you Eastern people in Michigan, Virginia, the guy in Philly, you got to come out to Colorado. It's really beautiful. The mountains are so beautiful. Let me show you one picture I took just a few days ago. All right. Here, I was walking around town. This isn't even that far from where I live. Those are the mountains. There's a Shell gas station in front. Those are the mountains. Look how big and beautiful those mountains are. Isn't that amazing? Come to my town, Westcliff, Colorado. It's a lovely little town. Here's a sign. It says, Westcliff welcomes you. And then there's mountains in the background. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, this is my little promotion. I got to promote Colorado a little bit. It's cold. It's just too cold in the winter, and you got to be a skier, or it's a little. I'm having a hard time with the winters these days, but it's still a nice place to visit. So, yeah. Southpaw, no, the Shell station. This is my town of Westcliff, Colorado. My county, Westcliff, is in Custer County. And this is one of the 3 gas stations in our county. We have 3 gas stations. This one's in Westcliff. We've got 2 gas stations in Westcliff, 1 in Silvercliff. There's these 2 little towns of about 600 people mushed together. And then the whole county, there's nothing. There's no other gas stations. So we have 3 gas stations. We have no traffic lights in our entire county. We have no golf course, no pharmacy, no hospital, but we do have a bowling alley. We have a bowling alley. So, and I think we've got 2 liquor stores. Oh, yeah. So, and I'm very happy we don't have any traffic lights in my town and in my county. And I can assure you, I would fight that. I didn't move here for this to become another Denver or Colorado Springs, so yeah, we do have a grocery store. We have a small-ish grocery store, and we have a Dollar General and a Family Dollar. So we are kind of covered with like groceries. So it's not that small. I mean, a lot of the basics are here, but it's just a little different here. So we have a gym. So that's about it. We don't have a Mexican restaurant. So we've got a few, 2 or 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I guess we've got like 4 restaurants where they're usually open. I guess 5, maybe 5. So, but a lot of them don't survive in the winter because it's really busy in the summer. All the tourists come. So, anyway. All right. So, what should we do here? I made a list of all the things I want to do. Here's my question. What's the number one thing you want to do when this pandemic is all over? When things are normal, what's that one thing that you want to do? I'm kind of curious. I made a list. I've got a list here. And the very top thing I put on my list is I just want to eat inside a Mexican restaurant. Get my chips and salsa, whatever. Not wear a mask, not worry about anything, not worry about people and distancing, and just eat my food and just have a good time. That for me is like the big thing. That's how I de-stress, is eating Mexican food. So I'm just kind of curious what it is for you. Millhawks, yeah. Travel literally anywhere. Cara, yeah. Come visit the U.S. for the first time. Yeah. Cara, you got to come visit. Yeah. I did travel throughout the winter. I was like I was in Southern Arizona all winter, but I just stayed in cheap motels. I kept my distance. I bought groceries and ate inside my room. And if I did eat out, it was like a drive-through. I ate at Panda Express or Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, go to concerts. Yeah, go to concerts. Yeah, just be able to see your parents. Oh my gosh. Wow, Jess. I totally support you. Go to concerts, meet with friends. I kind of feel like, it was New Year's, this January 1st, 2021, and I was thinking, that's it. I'm rebuilding my social life. I lost a lot of friends. I dropped a lot of friends over the last 4 to 5 years. And I was like, that's it. I got to rebuild my life, my social life. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this pandemic, it's still going on. But I'm telling you, when it's over, I'm not going to tolerate people who don't want to meet up, or I don't know, people are always welcome to visit me, or I'm just like, yeah, we are going to meet. If we are friends, we will meet. You know what I mean? Live music. Kare, you need to visit. Kare, if you come in the summer, you need to visit Colorado. Seriously, Kare, come to Colorado. We're a wonderful, big, mountainous state. So the Northeast, the East Coast has all the big, older cities. You might like them. I don't want to criticize any part of America, okay? I'm biased. I love Colorado. So, Lori, Panda Express is so good. By the way, I have not too shabbies of Panda Express. Wait, let me just play the Panda Express. I really do like Panda Express. I don't think it's good for you, but it's not like McDonald's or that kind of thing. Look at this. I've got 3 not too shabbies of Panda Express. Here's the first. All right, here we go.
It's Panda Express food in the drive-thru. Not too shabby.
Hey, here's another.
It's a Panda Express restaurant. Not too shabby.
It's not a shabby deal. You're right, Love Broth. It's not a shabby deal. Here's a Panda Express in, I think, Abilene, Texas, right here. Here we go.
It's a Panda Express. Not too shabby.
Wait, I got more. Chinese takeout lunch. Here's a Chinese takeout lunch. Here we go.
It's my Chinese takeout lunch. Not too shabby.
I got more. Oh, the Asian buffet. See, okay. Another thing that I miss about with the pandemic, I miss eating at buffet restaurants. I won't go into a buffet. I'm just not into buffets right now. They don't recommend them with COVID. And but they're in Raton, New Mexico, is the Asian buffet, and I like it there. It's just good. Man, I miss the Asian buffet. Here it is.
It's the Asian buffet. Not too shabby.
I miss the Asian buffet so much. Oh, you guys, man. Panda Express. Good times. So, by the way, I think restaurants that have drive-through, like during the pandemic, restaurants that have drive-through or curbside service, or they're really kind of like COVID friendly, where you can call in and order, and those restaurants really did okay. And some of the restaurants that couldn't adapt, I don't think they did as well. So, and I really appreciated Panda Express. You could do the drive-through.
It's Panda Express food in the drive-thru. Not too shabby.
The crab rangoons. The crab rangoons aren't bad. It's just cheese and deep fried, whatever you call it. So, hello to all 15 people watching. All 15 people watching. If you're just checking in, just say hello. Give me your location. Tell me your favorite Not Too Shabby. Have you been to Colorado, or do you have a question about Colorado? Just feel free to you can even just say hi. I know what it's like to kind of be in a live. I've watched live streams. I watch other people's live streams. So I know how this kind of works, Cranberry goons. Sam the King, I just cut my finger a week and a half ago, and I still have I should take it off, but it looks a little more dramatic, but I just cut myself. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm not going to die. Am I going to bike across the states again? Roxanne, I don't know. Should I? What do you think? Do you want to fund my next trip? Write me a check. I'm being a little bit direct there, but I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to bike across America again. I've done it 3 times. 2008, 2011, 2017. I made an attempt in 2019 and I quit 2 days in. 2014, I thought about going and I didn't go. So, but officially, I've done it 3 times successfully. So, you want me to do it? Roxanne, where do you live? Where do you live? Because sometimes I'll like when I've biked across America, I'll try to pick a route where I go through towns that my friends live in or whatever. You know what I mean? So, bike across America and only eat at Panda Express. That's not too bad. Kare, Panda Express. I don't know if you'll like American food. I mean, we don't really have America, we don't have a true, I don't know. Honestly, I'm too biased because I'm too much ingrained in the culture. I'm not really sure what Europeans would say American food is like because, we have Chinese food, Italian food, Mexican food, or, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think. We have German food, but I don't even know what German food really is, or, so maybe hot dogs. Hot dogs and apple pie is kind of the generalized, which really isn't, So, hey, David. David, that's cool. You've been to Mount Princeton, or okay, Mount Princeton. Have you hiked Mount Princeton? I lived in Buena Vista for 9 years. I hiked up Mount Princeton 3 times in my life. It's really beautiful up there. 3 times? 1, 2, twice? I think I've been up there 3 times. So, Southern comfort food. That's right. Southern comfort food, or just like a good old American greasy spoon breakfast. Get your eggs, your toast, your bacon, your hash browns, like that kind of American style. That's definitely an American staple is breakfast. You know what I mean? Germans eat bratwurst. There you go. Roxanne, thanks for following my trips. That's cool. I really appreciate you. I don't know if I'm ever going to bike across America again. I seriously don't know. I'm getting old. I got problems. But I could go. I just got issues now. It's better to do things when you're young, by the way. When you got crazy, wild dreams, sometimes it's better to go when you're young because you don't think as much. And that can work for you. It can work against you in some ways, but it can work for you because you're just going for it. So, hey, Kari, what about the Danish food? We were talking about the Danish cookies. The Danish cookies in the little circular tin. Yeah. I'm getting hungry, and all I have is this can of awful pineapple chunks. This is terrible. I'm getting hungry. By the way, I'm sure you've noticed, sometimes I do a food not too shabby. And usually with my food not too shabbies, I have to interact with it by taking a bite. Like for instance, I typed in food not too shabby. And here's a chicken dinner, not too shabby.
Eating a chicken dinner in my car. Not too shabby.
Oh, it's so good. El Pollo Loco. That was in Tucson. Let me find some more food. Not too shabby. Oh, here's a Mexican restaurant in Las Cruces, New Mexico. This is a new one.
It's Fidencio's Mexican food. Not too shabby.
You know what's funny? I did this not too shabby. Sometimes I get self-conscious when I make not too shabbies. And for this one, I was looking around, making sure there wasn't anybody, because so I did the not too shabby. All right, here, I'll play it again.
It's Fidencio's Mexican food. Not too shabby.
So then I walked, after I did this, I turned around, I walked to my car, and there were these two people that were watching me, and they were like, what's this guy doing? Why did he scream into his camera? What was he doing? So that was just kind of a funny, not too shabby. I've got more eating here, like a chicken enchiladas dinner. This was last summer.
It's chicken enchiladas. Not too shabby.
Oh, so good. That was so good. Oh, a shredded beef taco. Oh, the crunch. The crunch. Kari, when you come to America, you got to eat Mexican food. Mexican food. Just listen to the crunch. Shredded beef taco. Here we go.
It's a shredded beef taco. Not too shabby.
Oh, it's so good. This is not good because I'm getting hungry. Oh my gosh. So many food, not too shabbies. I was over Arthur's house and he had this Alaskan sausage. Alaskan sausage. And here's the not too shabby.
It's a package of Alaskan sausage. Not too shabby.
He actually was cooking them and he gave me one. So you oh, how about Dragon Walk Chinese takeout? If I have any weakness, it's that I eat out too much and I should eat food at home. All right. That's probably my one weakness. So here's Chinese takeout at the Dragon Walk. All right, here we go.
It's lunch at Dragon Walk Chinese restaurant. Not too shabby.
Jordan, how are these pineapples on the shabby scale? They're I eat them. I guess it's shabby based on my face. I guess it's shabby. But let me show you. I've got some pineapple not too shabbies. Oh, look at this. Wow, I have four pineapple related not too shabbies. Here's the first.
It's a pineapple. Not too shabby.
You hear the people in the background laughing? Let's play that again.
It's a pineapple. Not too shabby.
That was Terry and his wife Cheryl, my neighbors. All right, here's another one. Pineapple chunks. Okay.
It's a can of pineapple chunks. Not too shabby.
Here's another. A pineapple scented cigar. Here it is. Pineapple scented cigar. All right.
It's a pineapple scented cigar. Not too shabby.
One more. Oh, Pineapple coconut sparkling water. Pineapple coconut sparkling water. 2 years ago. I don't remember this one. So here we go. It's pineapple coconut sparkling water. Not too shabby. By the way, Southpaw asked, is the Wi-Fi in my house free? I can answer that for you. Yes, it is. Free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is free in my house. I got this display sign right there above. There's my kitchen. All right, there's my kitchen sink. There's this lovely ceramic face. I think that's like a Mexican Talavera style. And then, yes, free Wi-Fi. And then sometimes I offer burgers. All right, we offer burgers. And I also tacos too. So oh, we're up to 15 people watching. 15 people watching. I think my all-time record is 27. I had 27 people watching. It was on my birthday, my 49th birthday. By the way, I turned 50. I turned 50 in September. 50 years old. So don't mess with me. I'm definitely quite the grouchy middle-aged old man, you know. Stephen Holbert, hey buddy, thank you for the compliment. That's so cool. Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to answer everybody in the chat section. If I don't answer you, I apologize. All right. Stephen, what's your favorite Not Too Shabby video? I'm gonna play it. I've been playing Not Too Shabbies. We're just talking about whatever. We're talking about the pandemic and what we're going to do when, by the way, you're welcome to answer that. What will you do? What's the top things you want to do when the pandemic is all over? I'll tell you a couple more things I want to do. I definitely want to get back into the gym. I'm going to rejoin the gym. Another, my neighbor Dwight, I want to take him out to dinner at least once or twice. I got to take him out to dinner. He's a good friend. Here's another. I want to go to Louisiana John's house. Louisiana John? I want to go to his house and do a live stream at his house. He's got strong internet. He's a good friend, him and his wife, Barb. I want to do a live stream in his living room. Have you guys seen the Louisiana John video series? Here, I just want to play one video with Louisiana John. Let's see, where is it here? You see, if you go on my page and you go on my playlist, there's a Louisiana John. He lives in Colorado now, okay? But he's got this, he grew up he's mostly a Louisiana guy. So he's got this accent that's just, it's just amazing. He's sort of like the Southern redneck, but he's also kind of a hippie. He's very opinionated. And here's here's a video of him talking about Monroe, Louisiana. And he's not a fan, but here's the video.
John, what do you think about Monroe, Louisiana? Flat, hot, humid, redneck, backwards, screwed up. Screwed up.
So I gotta do a live stream with him. So here's another one. Ruston. I asked him about Ruston, Louisiana. And it's only 21 seconds, but you'll see.
Have you been to Ruston, Louisiana? I have been there. It was a sad, sad thing. Ruston, Louisiana is nowhere. They just got legalizing alcohol in that parish. I don't know what else to say. Backward. Very backward.
I don't know what else to say. Backward. Very backward. He's amazing. They just got around to legalizing alcohol in Louisiana. So anyway, it's really neat. So there he is talking about red bugs. They're called chiggers.
Full of fresh
just want to play this one more. Here we go. What are those bugs?
The jiggers, the red bugs. In Arkansas, they will eat you alive. There's no defense. You don't know they're there until you're eaten up by them.
Do they get under your skin?
Yes, sir. And they are very difficult to get rid of. And that's why I'm telling you, don't go in the woods in Arkansas between May the 15th and September the 30th, ever. Because the red bugs will eat your ass alive. Now you got chiggers. Your first stop is the hardware store to buy a new wire brush, because you're going to need it to scratch your ass, because you're going to itch like you never dreamed of. You don't see
John, Louisiana John. So seriously, I got to see John and his wife at his house. I'm gonna. He'll let me. I just know he'll let me, but I'm just gonna barge in and be like, the pandemic's over. We're doing a live stream. Plus, I haven't done any more Louisiana John videos of late because I don't want to get too close to him, and I haven't been back. I get my first shot on Friday in a couple of days. But right now, I don't want to. Anyway, that's just one of my things when the pandemic's all over. Yeah, Southpaw. Laura, you're older than me. Yeah, Stephen Hurlbert. Stephen, what's your favorite Not Too Shabby? Just give me your gut. What's your favorite one? What's the one that sticks out in your mind? And I'll play it for you. And I'll tell you the backstory about it. Yeah. Jordan, how did I get these signs? I was in downtown El Paso, and they had a store where you could buy them. It was like $12.95. I think they were like $13 each. I saw the tacos one first, and I said, that's mine. I love tacos so much. I don't care what it costs. And then when I found out they were only $12.95, I bought the burgers one. All right. So there's the burgers. They're mainly for restaurants. You know, you put them outside, and they really do, from a distance, you can really see them, especially at night. And then I got the free Wi-Fi. So, and that one's really flashy. I wanted to get one that said coffee, but they didn't have it, or they were out. But I just got the free. I like how flashy it is. So, yeah. Take care of yourself, David. Thanks for coming by. Please subscribe. All right. Yeah, I get my first shot. You know, America, we have a lot of problems. That's an understatement. I still love my country. There's a lot to say, but it seems like the vaccine rollout in our country, we're kicking ass. We're doing great. And we're targeting getting everyone vaccinated who at least wants to get vaccinated by the end of May. It's unbelievable. My first shot is on Friday, March 26th. My second shot is for April 23rd. And it really seems like it's like the rollout is pretty good. Like a lot of people are getting vaccinated. And hopefully we can get back to normal. Hopefully. So, hey, Bear Paws. Jess, no, we're not paying for the vaccine. That's the other thing, too, with our healthcare system, which isn't, we got problems. I'm not going to bash America or anything like that. It is kind of surprising that the vaccine is free. It's like, really free? Oh, my gosh. So everyone say hello to Bear Paws. Everyone say hello to Gretchen. Hey, Gretchen. Yeah. All right, Steven, the Noisy Breaks poster video. Wait, here's my, here, I'll play that. Noisy Breaks, Not Too Shabby. Right here. So here's the backstory on this. It was only a few months ago. 4 months ago, I was getting new brakes on my car. And I was waiting. It was at a Jiffy Lube. All right, and they're putting new brakes on my car. And I was in the waiting area and it had really strong internet. So I was doing a live stream, All right. And there's a poster that said noisy brakes. Here it is. It's a poster about noisy brakes.
Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. Steven, if you got another request, I'll play it for you, man. I'll play it for you. Just what's your favorite? Not too shabby. You know what I mean? So, Laura, you're 51. Okay, so I'm a little bit behind you. I'm 49 and a half. So now, Gretchen, you like my metal art? I've got my metal javelinas right here. I brought them in. They were kind of snow covered, and I had to wipe them off. So here are the big pigs. I love them, man. I love these so much. There are wild pigs that roam in the desert in southern Arizona, southern New Mexico. So pretty neat. Also, I have behind me, I've got this green ceramic salamander. I bought this. I don't even know where to put it yet. So it's still sitting on my kitchen table, but it's like a dark green. All right. Is that lovely? You just put a nail or a screw into the wall. Got a big hole. See, it says made in Mexico. This is only I think this was like $8, 10, maybe it was $10. That's nothing. It's not too big. Here's like my hand. It's like a little bit bigger than my hand. Then also here, this is a design on my kitchen table, this ceramic horse. Isn't that lovely? Now this style is called Talavera. Talavera. Talavera ceramics. It's like a Mexican style, the big, flashy, colorful, and I love it. I love it. So, and again, it says Mexico on the back. Says it upside down. Here it is, Mexico. So I just got this horse, and she sits on my kitchen table here. So when I'm eating my yogurt or whatever, or my bad pineapple. So isn't she lovely? Yeah, good looking. It's got sexy eyes. It just looks like, I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Lori, you got both vaccines. Way to go. Way to go. It's 66 in San Marcos, California. Do you want to know what it is? Right now in West Cliff, Colorado, it's 28. 28 degrees, West Cliff, Colorado. It's 66 in San Marcos. Let's see, Gila Bend, Arizona. Right now it's 66. It's sunny and 66. It's going to get up to 73 by 4 o'clock. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, it is kind of wearing a funky dress. Isn't that lovely? By the way, I want to show you my my coyote. I've got my red ceramic coyote. Let me show you this. See my coyote? It's that same Talavera style. All right. It kind of has the a base color, and then it's back. It's got all these multicolored designs on it. So a lot of green, orange, or something. And then it's got a splash of dark blue right there. Sort of this, I don't know what color, what type of green, but anyway, so yeah, this is my coyote and it's howling. So the coyote is definitely a southwestern desert. I saw a bunch of coyotes in Arizona. They're so amazing. They're pretty much like dogs, but they're kind of more sly. So anyway, and I think it fits well. I got this red. Ooh, I better not. I think I'm scratching the top here. All right. Anyway, so I think it fits well. I got the red coyote and then this big yellow print. So this little whatever you call it. So anyway, and I got this green ceramic salamander, this big salamander. All right, so I got that. I also bought this this yellow butterfly. The base is yellow, so it's got lots of colors in there. So it's not too shabby. Yeah, Lori. Then I got my yellow serape. It's just a little thing you put on the wall. And my purple prickly pear. This is a metal prickly pear. So like the yellow and the purple, I think it works out really well. So I wanted to have some of my metal cactuses indoors. It's got these lovely yellow flowers. So, by the way, one more time, I live in Westcliff. This is just some little touristy thing, but it sort of has that old Western style. Westcliff, Colorado. You got to go check it out. Research my town, Westcliff. The elevation is 7,888. It's way colder up here than Denver or the big cities on the kind of the Front Range, it's called. So Westcliff, right there. So anyway, I'm just promoting my town a little bit. Oh, Cincinnati is a 66 degrees. Oh my gosh. 75 in Dallas. Hey, Fantasy Stripes. 57 in Springdale, Arkansas. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Right now it is 28. It's 28 degrees here. This is why I spent 4 months in southern Arizona this winter, because it's still winter. It was snowing earlier this morning. I think it's finally clearing up. We're going to hit 30. Our high will be 30 degrees by 5 p.m. And then tomorrow, oh my gosh, we're going to hit 39. Wow, that's warm. And then we're going to hit 41. We're going to hit 41 by Friday. So, Cara, I haven't forgotten you. I'm sorry, I haven't forgotten you. Anyway, Lori, I have a lot of, oh, actually here, I got more metal here. I don't know where to put this yet. This big metal windy face. It's like a sun face, windy face. It's got a big hook. It's really heavy. This is pretty big. So what do you think about this one? I bought it and I don't even know where to put it. So sometimes I go shopping and I've learned sometimes you just have to, if you like it, you have to buy it and then you find a place for it. You don't want to be thinking, well, I like it, but I don't know where to put it in my house. And I was overthinking it. But right now, this is one thing where it might go outside or something. So it was made in Mexico. And then I got this, I got a big green salamander. So greenish. It's kind of, I don't know that I like the colors or this design with the yellow. It looks a little, it was really cheap though, so I just bought it. So, so anyhow, good times. Hey, Caden in Houston. Hey, buddy. How are you? Caden, welcome. I'm here in my kitchen. I'm playing Not Too Shabbies, and we're talking about life. We're talking about what's that one thing you will definitely do, you can't wait to do when the pandemic is all over. What is it? What is it for you? People are saying, I want to go to concerts. I want to see friends. The very first thing on my list is I just want to eat in a Mexican restaurant and just not worry about, masks and getting too close to anyone. You know what I mean? Thank you, Bear Paws. Steven, honestly, 28 to 35 is pretty normal for like the high elevation mountains of Colorado. Yes, it is. It'll start warming up in mid to late April. But this is kind of our snowy season in Colorado. Yeah. Sam, you're going to explore your new area? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, in the United Kingdom, there's Southend. Southend, all right, in the UK, and just west of Southend is a suburb called Westcliff. Westcliff. So you should go visit there and get a picture of. And I've had a few British people tell me that the town Westcliff isn't very pleasant, or it's not like, it's just a boring residential area. But I still think you should go there. So yeah. Caden, how are you doing? How are things going for you in Houston? I'm just curious. Jess, how are you? It's 9 degrees Celsius in Brighton. Hey, all right. Because I've got British people and some Europeans. Kare is there. I have one British themed Not Too Shabby, and I always play it. I really do need to come up with some more British Not Too Shabbies. But here it is, a British police hat. Here we go.
It's a British police hat. Not too shabby.
Kara, you're welcome to chat about, you're welcome to chat about Danish culture, but I'm kind of doing a Not Too Shabby where I think our talk is more focused on Colorado right now. Colorado coffee talk. I'm sorry. I have the Beatles one. Oh, Sam the King. I guess the Beatles are British. Beatles. The Beatles are British. Here we are. This was at Dwight's house. He had this toy yellow submarine. And I guess the Beatles were in the submarine. So it's right here. It's a toy submarine with all 4 of the Beatles. Not too shabby. Oh, wow. Sam the King. Westcliff is a poor area? Oh, my gosh. Well, you should go visit. Yeah, Caden, you're trying to stay positive. Yeah. Hang in there, buddy. Do you want me to play you a Not Too Shabby? I'm going to play you a Not Too Shabby. Here's a random one. Here's a spooky yellow sun face. Oh my gosh. It's like this was in Columbus, New Mexico, this big ceramic sun face. It's part of that Talavera style I've been showing you. So here it is. It's a spooky yellow sun. Not too shabby. Oh, Jess, your dad was born on Penny Lane? Oh my gosh. All right, seriously though, let me just ask you. To you British people, and I'm assuming you're pretty young, you're in your 20s. The Beatles, that's like your grandparents loved the Beatles. You know what I mean? Maybe your parents, but like you're not, right? The average young adult, the Beatles is like ancient history now, isn't it? So I'm just curious what. So, because like the Beatles, I listen, the only time I ever hear the Beatles is if I'm somewhere where there's a radio and they're playing classic songs. And the songs they play, I've heard a million times. So anyway. Oh, you guys. Caden, how are you doing? Are you struggling? Seriously, I mean, I won't turn this into a counseling session, but how are you doing? What are you struggling with? Is the pandemic getting on your nerves? How are you doing? How can I encourage you? Steven, you had a college class on just the Beatles? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Steven, are you in college? Are you getting a degree? What are you working towards? I have a bachelor's degree in political science. Montclair State University in New Jersey. It's kind of outside of New York. Bachelor's in political science. And then I have a master's degree in counseling. So, Steven, get out of here. You're in law school? That's awesome. You go, buddy. Seriously, I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you, man. You know, I hope you're encouraged. And you know, I've had a few of my counseling clients that have been in law school, or they just got out of law school. They're looking for work, their first job out of law school, encouraging all these young lawyers. It's been kind of fun to work with them. So I just hope you're doing all right. Is there a particular area of law you're interested in? I'm kind of curious. Is there a piece of area of law, So I'll say one thing. I guess I have some regrets, but I don't have a lot of major regrets, at least in the direction of my life. I have peace. I mean, I have like personal mistakes or failings, but when I think about the course of my life, I don't have a lot of regrets. I have peace about everything. And I will say this though, if I had any regret, I may have regret not going to law school. I'm not even sure I was smart enough to get in law school because my SATs, I didn't do very well. My grades. Anyway, I always wonder if maybe I should have just knocked out law school in my mid-20s. I should have just knocked it out, So, but it just didn't. It's okay. Caden, you're grinding to get your bachelor's in political science too. That's good. That's right, Caden. I remember we were talking about a lot of the political science, the study. Anyway, recently I've been calling it the P word. The P word, because I'm trying to stay. Look, I'll just say this, and then I'm going to open the door. I'm going to open the window, and then I'm going to close it shut. During the Trump era, I had to speak out. There was so much evil, lying, the damage he did to our institutions, the racism, the abhorrent racism and bigotry, where to remain silent, as far as I'm concerned, you're just complicit. If you're silent, with all the stuff Trump was doing and saying, I had to speak out. And it definitely bled into my live streams. And yeah, people left or people didn't like that, or you know what I mean? I had to boot people that were arguing with me. So I had to speak out about the Trump era. I don't play the liberal versus conservative thing. I don't play that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get involved in all that. But I do stand for telling the truth, decency, having empathy, humility, kindness, and standing against racism and how awful it is. Anyway, you know where I'm going with all this. Anyway, so since in the last couple of months, I've been kind of pulling away, at least for now. And I just call it the P word. And I'm like, I'm not going there. I'm not talking about the P word. But anyway, I just spoke my piece right there. And that's all I got to say. Hey, Caden. Caden, here's the thing. If you're, look, I don't know you. I don't know your personality. It depends on, man, I'm too biased. Part of me wants to say you should go to law school. You should go to law school, but it might be my own. I'm pushing that on you. Anyway. Wait, By the way, I love when this happens where everyone's just chatting. I know people are just chatting among themselves about Danish culture. I see there was some talk. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was really popular when I was in middle school in the mid 80s. Middle school. It was insane. Beat It, Billie Jean. I'm Bad. Remember the I'm Bad song? And I remember in the mid 80s, that's when cable TV came out in America, and there was you could watch MTV, and there were the videos. I remember the Billie Jean video where Billie Jean's doing the moon dancing, and he would step on a platform and it would light up. He would step on a block and it would light up, and I remember that, the Billie Jean video. So hey, Michael Jackson. Yeah. The big hair. Hey, Lori, the big hair era. Lori, my old high school yearbook. I remember all the girls had the big hair, the big hairstyle. And it's like, wow, that was crazy. The big hairstyle. The big hair. My yearbook was at my parents' house, and my parents' house flooded. The basement flooded, and so my yearbook's gone. But there's a picture of me from my high school where I had really short hair. I'll have to pull it up somewhere. So I don't even know if it's on. I have it somewhere. But anyway, the big hair era. And my hair's not big. It's just kind of, my hair is thinning, by the way. If you look at live streams if you look at Not Too Shabby's from 5 years ago, my hair was way bigger. My hair's thinning. It's graying. I'm just glad I have hair at this point at 49 and a half. I did a hair Not Too Shabby search. Hair Not Too Shabby, and here's what came up. Somber mannequin woman, not too shabby. Here we go. It's a somber mannequin woman. Not too shabby! Hair, let's see. Oh, Carol's long ponytail. My friend Carol, I haven't talked to her in years. Carol, here we go. It's Carol's long ponytail. Not too shabby. Hair. This one has nothing to do with hair, but it's a pumpkin spice hand soap. I got to play it just because the thumbnail turned out just right. Here it is. It's pumpkin spice hand soap. Not too shabby. Oh, gosh, man. Bear Paws, how are you doing? Are you in Alaska right now? Are you in Anchorage? Where are you right now? Where are you? Hey, Lori, with your last name, do you have an Italian background? Lori Zambrano. That sounds like you went to high school with me. I grew up in an area where there were a lot of Italian Americans with these these Italian names with like lots of vowels. So I'm just curious. Zambrano Bello. That's your full name. There you go. Bear Paws, you're in Anchorage? What's the temperature in Anchorage? Let's see. I got a feeling it's warmer in Anchorage. Let's see. Anchorage. Oh, look at this. It's sunny and 32. Sunny and 32. Westcliff. Cloudy and 28. And it was snowing this morning. How about that? Oh, Lori, it's Spanish. Lori, okay, Zambrano Bello. Oh, I love your last name, though. Zambrano Bello. That's lovely. There was that baseball pitcher called Zambrano a long 10, 15 years ago for the Cubs. So I remember him. Your maiden name is Coke. Or is it Koch? Koch. I never can pronounce. I'm always bad with pronouncing. So, Sam the King, take care of yourself. Sam the King, see, I did a daytime. It's daytime here in Colorado. It's daytime. It's 1:50. There's all the snow. There's my metal saguaros. See the snow. There's a road. It's like a lot. It just looks like a Arctic wasteland. All that snow, you know. But take care of yourself, Sam the King. I appreciate you coming by. Sam the King. Cook. It's spelled Cook. Okay. The snow's all right. Here we go. My internet connection. If we get disconnected, all my love to you, okay? If we get disconnected, my connection is going through its little thing where every 60 to 90 minutes it burps. And if we get disconnected, all my love, just watch, you know. By the way, when I do these live streams, I always go back and I put little timestamps so that you can just click on a time and so that you can fast forward to a topic. So you don't have to watch the whole live stream. You can just hit and go right to the topics that you might be interested in. You know, earlier I was showing you my whatever, or we were talking about this, or we were talking about food, or, you know. So I hope you appreciate those timestamps. You know, at least regulars, or otherwise then it's like a 2-hour live stream and you just watch it from the beginning and it's probably boring, and maybe just fast forward to a random spot and it's hit or miss. So anyway, I'm trying to entertain, or trying to make my live streams interesting. So Bear Paws. Oh, okay, Sam the King is leaving. Right. Yeah, Sam the King. Seriously, I've been telling people, you know, I love anyone. I'm not a celebrity, so if anybody watches my live stream, I appreciate it. And I got 11 people watching. That's so cool. But I think it's so cool that I've got Europeans and just people outside America, Canadians, or Kare, the Danish guy, and people, you know, occasionally in Asia or Africa or Mexico. I haven't had many South Americans, but I've had people from all over come in, and I just think it's so neat. I really appreciate the international following, you know? So, Steven, yeah, you know, the inflection of my not too shabbies, I try to change them up. But I try not to be too conscious, but, you know, they're all over. I'm all over the place. Yeah, Lori. Kari, take care of yourself. Have a good night over there in Denmark. Kari, you need to do a live stream. You need to do videos of Denmark and a live stream. All right? That would be so neat. So, but I do appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. Jess, here's my problem. With the pandemic, especially with the pandemic, it's not working. I am going to do a live stream with Louisiana John. By May 7th, I will have had my second shot, and it'll be 2 weeks after my second shot. By May 7th, I'm assuming John and his wife have been vaccinated. I'm going over their house, and I will kind of interview them, hang out with them. So, Bear Paws, did you hear what I said? I'm hoping by mid-May, I'm going to go over Louisiana John's house, and we're going to do a live stream. All right? Yeah. I can invite Dwight over here. My problem is my friends are kind of shy. I can invite Terry. Terry's my neighbor. I'm sure you'd like Terry. He's a very good man. He's a very good man. I don't know. Like, here, do you want me to wait, let me just do Terry, not too shabby. Let's just see. Wait. The snow shoveling. Here, let me just see. If you want, okay, here's Terry. Do you want me to interview this guy? Here he is shoveling snow. He's my neighbor. He's retired. He's busy, but I can probably talk him into joining me for an hour.
It's a guy shoveling snow. Not too shabby.
Dwight is awesome. Yeah, I know. Bear paws. All right, here's the thing about Dwight. Dwight's my neighbor. He's like really close. He uses my Wi-Fi. That's how close he is in proximity to me. All right. My other neighbors, it's a small town. So everyone's relatively close. But Dwight, I want to make more Dwight videos. The thing is, I did the one video of him where he shared his story about how he's had a beard since 1971. And a few of my friends, neighbors that know him, they made a big deal. They were like, Steve did that video. And so then, but Dwight is very modest. So it's hard to get him to agree to do another video because he's a little self-conscious. When I did the video, I was taping him without him knowing. And then when he was done, I told him, Dwight, I videotaped you. Are you okay with me? You know what I mean? And because that's like the ethical thing. And he said, oh, sure, that's fine. But now that he's self-conscious, and I even kind of may have made a mistake in saying, I told him, I said, Dwight, some of my YouTube followers, they love you. They want more videos of you. They think you're great with your storytelling. So I shouldn't have said that because now he's kind of self-conscious and he's a little private. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get Dwight. I got to get Dwight to, I might talk to him later. We'll see. I might bother him a little bit later after this live stream. Yeah. Dwight, here's the best Dwight social distancing. Dwight's a cool guy. Here's Dwight. And it was right at the beginning of the pandemic, March of last year. And it speaks for itself.
Keeping my social distance from Dwight. 6 feet. Not too shabby.
Jess, I should interview people and rent in towns when I bike across America. Jess, why don't you just come to America and I'll interview you? Seriously, because with your British accent, you're amazing. So I try not to be a stereotypical American that patronizes British people, but I do love your accent. No question about it. So give Dwight, hey, Bombarded. Yeah, no, see, Bombarded. Here's the thing. I just got to be subtle with Dwight. I need to go over there and I need to just be like, look, man, let's have a beer. He'll be excited if I say, Dwight, let's have a beer. He'll pull out a couple of beers and give me one, and then I got to just subtly talk to him, talk about the news, and then he'll get in the mood and then he'll start talking. But if I go over there and I say, Dwight, I need to make a Dwight video, then he'll clam up. So I'm talking out my strategy with Dwight, how to make more Dwight videos. Yeah, Jess. Jess, where do you live in the UK? I'm just kind of curious. Lori, take care of yourself. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for coming by, Lori. Lori, I love all your messages. I love how you reply. You reply to a lot of my videos, and I appreciate that. It feels good when I upload a video and there's replies. Even if you don't like the video, I'd rather have, you know what I mean? I'd rather have a negative comment than no comment. That is kind of the way I feel. I mean, don't be too critical, but it's okay to, it's all right if you don't, Bombarded, where are you located? Have you ever been to Colorado? And Jess, I'm going to look up where you live. Brighton, United Kingdom. Brighton, United Kingdom. Come on. Brighton, England. Or is it Brighton and Cornwall? Hey, I have a counseling client that lives in Cornwall. She lives in the far southwestern corner near the coast. And so she's a great British client and friend. Here, wait, Brighton. Oh, here it is, Brighton. It's right on the coast. It says it's 4,811 miles away from me. Brighton. Wow. It's famous as the gay capital of the UK. Really? Brighton? It's on the beach there? South of London. You're south of London. Wow. Wow. Jess, do you do videos of the seashore and the beach? Wow. See, I got to tell you something. If I lived in the UK, I don't know if this sounds weird or whatever. I am not a city guy. I don't even want to spend a day in London. I would want to live somewhere way out there in like Penzance or Truro, somewhere way out in that southwestern boot, way the heck away from everybody. I want to go to Penzance. I want to go to that town called Penzance. I want to live far away from everybody in the countryside. I'm a laid back, rural kind of guy. I'm an extrovert. I like people, but I'm not a city. Keep me out of cities. I don't like, you know what I mean? All right. No offense if you like London. All right. London is like New York. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like big cities. Penzance. Okay. That's how you pronounce it. Penzance. Jess, that's so great. I'm gonna have to check out your. I'm subscribed to you, so I'm gonna check out your videos. Yeah. I also want to go like to the North Country. I want to go to Isle of Man. I want to see what's on Isle of Man. I had a British client that was telling me, he was kind of like a corporate business guy. He was saying Isle of Man has really low taxes, so a lot of businesses are based on this little island in the channel, Isle of Man. So that sounds like an interesting place, and I don't know, like I'm just kind of I want to see the seashore, like maybe way up here, Newcastle upon Tyne, and then we can go to the beach. I can stay in the city, go to some pubs, hang out with some interesting British people, but then I want to go to the coast. Maybe I'll go to Scotland. So I don't know. Penzance. That sounds French. Penzance. Yeah, Jess. So seriously, Brighton. It looks like a lovely, yeah. I don't know if they have concerts in Isle of Man. I don't know, but it's this little island. Like here's Britain. There's the United Kingdom. See that little island right there? That island is and then there's Northern Ireland, and then there's Ireland. So I made a big deal about the Irish last week, St. Patrick's Day. I was going crazy. That was a fun live stream, wasn't that? That was fun. Penzance. Penzance. Okay, the A in Penzance is pronounced like the A in dance. Penzance. All right, that's cool. That's cool. And I've got a client, I've got a bunch of counseling clients all over Europe, and I wouldn't reveal their identity, but like I've had clients all over the UK. I've kind of like indirectly learned about the UK from my clients, them talking about it. Yeah, Penzance. I need a t-shirt that says Penzance. I want a t-shirt that says, welcome to Penzance. And then below it, it says, now go home. That's the shirt I want. Welcome to Penzance. Now go home. Pirates of Penzance. Pirates of Penzance. Bombarded, are you an American? Where are you located? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Seriously, though, okay. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but that whole southwestern end there, I mean, you're so close to the coast. And, you are kind of like, that's the Atlantic Ocean when you're at the tip. And then, like, the bottom, if you can see, that's like more the bay on each side. But I'm sure it's lovely to go swimming. And do you have lighthouses? In America, we have lighthouses on the coasts that are kind of interesting. I'm into lighthouses, So, I don't know. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. My coffee is really cold. I've been live streaming for an hour and 42 minutes. And my coffee, I just got a little bit left in there. It's really cold. So I've got this strawberry flavored sparkling water. So I need to finish my pineapples. These bad pineapples. Here, you can see I don't know if you can see. Wait, let me just eat this one. See that? I just have a few left in there. I just eat these because I'm just trying to eat healthy. Just trying to go easy on the junky food. And even though it's not, it's okay. It's just, I'm 49. I'm just trying to eat a little better. Hey, Bear Paws. Yeah. I bought this at the Dollar General. I think it was $1. I bought this at the Dollar General for $1. Clover Valley is a Dollar General brand. So it's not too shabby. Steven, you're more of a mango man. More of a mango man? That's not too shabby. I got 2 more left. One. Oh, man. I bought some canned pears this morning. So sliced pears. That doesn't have as much flavor. It's a little more bland, but it goes down way easier. Oh. Wow. Oh. You people. So what do you think about my... Let's just talk about my javelina. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that javelina. Wild pigs. Wild pigs in the desert. There's a guy here. I'm going to recommend Bart. There's a guy named Bart. He has a long, crazy last name. It sounds like it's Eastern European. He has videos of the javelinas that come to his backyard frequently. I just shared a link. I'm subscribed to him. He's really friendly, Bart. And he's got videos of these wild pigs that look just like this, and they come into his yard and they eat the cactus and they eat his plants. He's a really nice guy, really likable guy. So anyway, but back to the javelinas. I will say one thing, just on a personal level. Oh, wait, Jess. You're eating vegan chicken satay? Oh my gosh, Jess, is that good? Vegan chicken satay? Oh my gosh. Here's the back of the see the butt? It's got a little tail. Isn't that awesome? Look at this big one. Look at the snout. Look at the nose on the big. See the snout? Wait, let's see. Look at the snout. That big nose, got a couple of holes. Isn't that realistic? The ears. Love me some javelinas, man. Look at those javelinas, man. So amazing. I love these javelinas. Anyway. Capybaras. Jess, make a video about your dinner. Make like a little 1-minute video. Just 1 minute. Do a little snippet of your dinner and then upload it. Oh, it's a vegan thing that's meant to be like chicken. Are you vegan? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Hold on. My friend Brandy texted me. Brandy, I am still live streaming. Join us! ! Anyway, these live streams have a life of their own. No, Jess, seriously, that I respect you. I don't like vegetables. I don't like vegetables. So I just try. I'm just trying to eat fruits, whatever kind of vegetables, if I can, and just try not to eat crap. There's no fast food. There's no fast food in my town. We have no McDonald's, none of that. We have a Subway restaurant inside one of our 3 gas stations. So there's a little convenience store at the gas station. You can get Subway. And that's reasonable, but yeah, Jess, do you have a McDonald's in Brighton? Caden, who's lucky? Am I lucky? Who's lucky? Javelinas are peccaries, wild pigs. That's right. Anyway, what I was trying to say earlier was I'm definitely thinking hard about buying a little house, buying something. I have a house here in West Cliff, Colorado. And now after 2 winters of doing pretty much motels and some Airbnbs in Southern Arizona and elsewhere in the Southwest, I'm pretty sure maybe next winter, maybe. I don't even know if I can pull the trigger with getting a mortgage, all that, but this house should be paid for. I should have this house paid for this year. I'm open to buy a house in Southern Arizona, and I'm really thinking Green Valley or somewhere in the Tucson area. But I really like Green Valley, so I might try to buy. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So, hey, Brandy, I hope you're well. Yeah. Brandy, hey, yeah. Brandy, all right, let me just say this because Brandy's only here for a few minutes. I'm definitely getting serious about next winter, maybe buying a house in the Tucson area. I probably would keep this house and keep this as a summer home for about 4 months and then live the rest of the time in Arizona. I really like Green Valley. Sahuarita, it's like 15, 20 miles south of Tucson. I think but somewhere in that Tucson area, I want to buy something not too big, affordable, and we'll see. I got to get a mortgage. I'm self-employed, but I've been successful. There's lots of factors. I got to think about it, but yeah, Like Brandy, today's our third day in a row that we've had snow. Third day in a row where it's just gray. Like, and even just now, it was 28 degrees in Westcliff when I started this live stream. 27. Yeah, right now it's 28 degrees. It's 28. I can't ride my bike. It's just not, and like in Gila Bend, it's 70. Okay. In Tucson, actually, it's only 61 in Tucson, but 61 is still way warmer, Yeah, Brandy, I got to do it. Yeah. Bear Paws, you like the Catalina foothills? That's more pricey. That's more pricey. I love that. I mean, I love so many areas of Tucson. I'm just not sure I want to pay, I can probably afford to live there, but I don't know that I want to be dragged down with a huge house payment. But the Catalina foothills, yeah, it's not bad up there. It's not too shabby. Yeah. Brandy, man. You know how wonderful winters are in Tucson, Not a house? Yeah, no, I know. But then it's like, I don't know what to do. I mean, if I could replicate this townhome, in the Tucson area, I would be probably really happy, Then there's a part of me that feels like I really want I don't need a lot, but I just want a yard where I can grow all my cactuses and my saguaros. And I want to grow cactus and ocotillos. Brandy, Green Valley is not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's okay. It's not cheap, but it's not bad. Sahuarita isn't that. Marana, if you kind of go northwest or you go north, that's where it gets more pricey. If you buy in the city of Tucson, kind of like in that big grid, it's actually cheaper, but I don't want to live in the grid of Tucson. I want to live on the edges, either the far west side, west of I-10, or I really like Green Valley. Green Valley, the thing about Green Valley is it's a little cheaper, I think, because it really caters to retired people. And there's not a lot of families or children in Green Valley. So it's a little more specialized for older retired people. And I think there's a lot of turnover because people die. You know what I mean? Older people are more likely to die and all that. So Green Valley isn't as insane as other areas. I mean, and there are small little condos or townhomes, little 700 square foot places where it's like they're affordable. Go look it up, So, and there's nicer houses. Anyway, I like Green Valley and Sahuarita. I really like that area. You can get on the highway and you're in Tucson within 20 minutes, south side of Tucson, everything north. But there's bike trails all over Sahuarita, Green Valley. There's plenty to do. Yeah, you buy a golf cart to get around. Steven, take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of yourself. Yeah, so you think I should get a small condo? We'll see. We'll see. There's so many options. I could buy a house. There are businesses where people watch your house. Here, I've gotten a bunch of neighbors that were watching my house while I was gone. One that lives very close, a couple that live a short walking distance. I had people coming in here, a couple of people. So, I mean, I wasn't worried about, but that is an issue about buying a house and then leaving it. Adam, you live in France? Get out of here. Have you ever been in, I live in Colorado, which is in the Western USA. We're talking about Arizona. Here's a mug where it says Arizona. So it's very cool. You're French. Yeah, Green Valley might have some bizarre HOAs, but they're not. I actually don't mind HOAs. I actually like really quiet. I mean, I live in an HOA, and you know what? I like rules. I like, that there are standards that have to be upheld. I don't want some neighbor that's either really noisy or there's been some issues, not major issues here, but I don't mind HOAs that much, but it is worth looking at. So, yeah. Hey, Jess. Or Jess said bonjour. Bonjour. Wow. Adam, you want to move to America? I'm an American. My grandparents and great grandparents moved to America as immigrants from Italy. So, anyway, honestly, the very first thing is to not the talking about buying homes and all that, but I got to get my finances in order. If you no finances, no house, and I just got to keep working my butt off all year. And so Bear Paws in Green Valley, they've got a real javelina problem. I would love to have javelinas at my house. So, hey, Jess, you've been to San Francisco? That's wonderful. You've been to, I'm sure San Francisco is a wonderful place to visit. Jess, what did you like about San Francisco? What did you think about American culture? I'm kind of curious. What did you think? Yeah. Ooh, hiccup. Excuse me. So we've gone for 1 hour and 57 minutes. And Jess, who's a lovely British woman who lives in Brighton, right on the southern coast there, is telling us about her time when she visited San Francisco. In fact, Jess says, it was amazing. It's very funny when we went, everyone was like, we hate Trump here, don't worry. It's the same way with my live stream. I hate Trump too. I'm not a racist. I have faults, but I would never, my sense of decency and morality, I could never support Donald Trump. Just such an evil man. And I don't use the word evil lightly. So that's all I got to say about that. But Jess, you like the weather? The weather in San Francisco is nice. The cool shops, the restaurants, the seaside's right there. Yeah, and the Golden Gate Bridge. Surely you visited the Golden Gate Bridge. And you know what I mean? San Francisco. You just better hope that there's not an earthquake, because it is earthquake country out there. Yeah, Jess, I'm so happy you visited San Francisco. You visited Berkeley. Berkeley has a lot of history with the crazy liberal whatever they do out there in Berkeley. I've never been to San Francisco. Really, Jess? It was really cloudy in San Francisco? I'm really sorry about that. Oh. Hopefully you got to visit, though. I hope you got to visit, because that's a really popular, the bridge. The university is really nice there. University of California, Berkeley. That's right. Yeah, San Francisco. I'm so happy. Seriously, it makes my heart happy to hear Europeans visiting America and, having a good time and, it was warm. Yeah, no, yeah. It's the weather's very temperate. It doesn't get too hot in Northern California, but it doesn't get too cold. So, hey, Arvin. Hey, buddy. Arbin, I hope you're well. I see you're in my live stream. I'm going to actually... Arbin. Oh, there you are, Arbin. Arbin, you played golf right by the bay at San Francisco? That's really cool. That's cool. Way to go, Arbin. Arbin, how are you doing, man? Are you doing okay? Have you been vaccinated yet? How's life? How's everything for you? I'd love to get an update. I know this is like a live stream. You can... Arbin's been in a couple of my videos. So Arbin and I, let me see if I got a video with Arbin. I think I do. Wait, Arbin Kiss Cactus. Hey, everyone, this is Arbin. All right, here's the that's me on the right, and that's Arbin on the left. See, that's Arbin. He's a good-looking guy. Arbin. I was making not too shabby videos with Arbin in Loveland, Colorado. So here's Arbin.
If you sleep on your side, I bet you hate your pillow. And
Hold
this
on.
is why. They might.
All right, here we are in Loveland, Colorado, and with my friend Arbin. Longtime friend, and he subscribes to my YouTube channel, so he's all right with me.
I've seen 500 not too shabby videos. I haven't worked myself up to 850 yet, but that's my weekend project, I promise.
I'm up to 890, actually. All right, so we moved.
Wow, wait a minute. Arbin,
890.
Arbin, remember you watched 500 not too shabbies and I said 890? Right now, I think it's like 2,000. Wait, hold on. How many do I have here? I'm up to 2,209 not too shabby videos. 2,209 not too shabby videos. Yeah, everyone rhymes with Carbon. He goes by Rhymes with Carbon, but his real name's Arbin. Anyway, yeah, Arbin, you're all right, man. Arbin, up to 2,209. On YouTube, YouTube limits it to 5,000 videos in a playlist. So if I ever get to 5,000, I'll have a dilemma about what to do. You know what I mean? But it's going to take years to get to 5,000. So, yeah. Jess, it's so great that you have connections in San Francisco. That's so amazing. You know, so. Oh my gosh, Jess, you're marrying into some American family? You're going to make more trips in the future? That's so amazing. Way to go. Way to go, Jess. That's so great. That's so great. Oh, man. Good times, man. Good times. By the way, this video has been brought to you by my taco sign. Also, another sponsor are my 4 metal javelinas. All right, see the metal pigs? One more sponsor. Pineapple chunks. You can buy this for $1 at the Dollar General. Just the canned fruit, canned pineapple chunks at the Dollar General. This is empty. I already ate all this. So these are my sponsors for today's live stream. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Hey, Arbin, I bought this. I was in downtown El Paso last month, and they had all these interesting shops, and it was just like really right across the border. I was in America, but just like 3 blocks away from the border, and they had, these display signs, tacos, burgers, and then I got a free Wi-Fi sign up there above my kitchen sink. So I let it just shine, It's so great at nighttime. I gotta do a nighttime live stream. So, but I saw the taco sign and I was like, that is mine. I don't, as long as it's not outrageously priced. It was only $12.95. I should have bought 5 of them. I should have bought more. Anyway, that taco sign. You asked earlier if I could get any sign like that, what would I want? I want a coffee sign. They had a coffee sign, but they were out of it. They didn't have it in stock. So I would love to get a bunch of coffee. The free Wi-Fi, I love how it flashes, but it's kind of weird because, it should say coffee, But I like how it flashes. The burgers one does. See how the sesame seed buns, the sesame seeds kind of go back and forth, and now the burgers is flashing. So now to see the sesame seed. Good times, man. Yeah, it was only $13. And now that I bought these, you go to restaurants or you pass by restaurants and you see these display signs all the time. Most coffee shops will have them, or, non-franchise restaurants will have 1 or 2. A lot of them will have an open sign, a big bright open sign, and maybe another flashing sign. Yeah. Bear Paws. The burgers one was on the wood stove. That was really stupid. It burned. I was so stupid. Man, you talk about stupid. I could have started a fire, but anyway, there's the burgers. So don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. And my kitchen is a little messy. It's not too bad, but anyway, I'm going to have my housekeeper come in a few weeks. I just want to get vaccinated. I get my first shot on Friday and my second shot on April 23rd. And I'm just focused. I just want to get vaccinated, and then I'll go back to normal, have my housekeeper come in, eat out, Anyway, I just want to go to a coffee shop and maybe sit inside. You know what I mean? Just imagine being able to go to a coffee shop and do a live stream, talk to people. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm in the general population, and I'm 49, so I'm just below 50. I have no health conditions, at least that I know of. So yeah, I'm real happy to get vaccinated. So I've heard. All right, I just got to say it. I've seen articles. Yeah, my massage therapist. I got to get back into massage therapy as well. Yes. So your health condition is no food morals. Hey, Benjamin, quick. Hey, buddy. Hey, Benjamin. What's your favorite Not Too Shabby video? Just what's your gut? What's your what comes to mind first? Your favorite Not Too Shabby, and I'll play it, and I'll tell you the backstory around it. Oh, no. Are we live? Testing. Here we go. If we get disconnected, I'm sorry, and it's just been a great live stream. All right? If we get disconnected, I apologize. I'm still up. Hey, Michael Robinson. Hey, buddy. Michael, how are you? How are things in Colorado Springs? Have you been vaccinated? I'm kind of curious. How are you doing? So, the chip aisle. Oh, like the cookies? Oh, like I remember that one. That's at our town supermarket here. Here. Uh-oh, here we go. Testing. My connection, I still have a DSL connection at my house. And it's not there's occasionally some problems with it. And so that's all I got to say. Oh, I think I know the one. You're talking about the hostess aisle. Hostess aisle? Here it is. Hostess section of supermarket. Not Too Shabby. Here it is. This is at the little grocery store in my town.
It's
the hostess section in the supermarket. Not too shabby. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, okay, Michael, I'm sorry about that. Trinidad, Colorado, last week, they had a day. I know Trinidad's quite a drive from Colorado Springs, but there's a day where they said anyone can show up. And I've had some car issues, so I wasn't able to go down there. Hopefully you can get it soon, or I trust you're signed up. But they contacted me here in my little rural county. So, yeah. I'll be honest with you. Can I? I'm just going to say it factually. I've read articles that say Republican men, 49% of them will have chosen to not get the vaccination. I live in such a rural white Republican area where I'm like, yes, go ahead. Don't get the vaccination. Be stupid. Be awful. Don't get the vaccination. So then I can, you know what I mean? So I can get the vaccination sooner. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping. So I don't know if March 26th is sooner or later or whatever. I'm just grateful. But there was a part of me throughout early March where I was thinking, man, I'm totally okay with if all these redneck, Republicans, they're too macho to wear a mask. They're too macho to get the vaccine. All right. They're just asses. That's totally fine. Let me scoot in front of you so I can get the vaccination. So that's all I got to say. All right. That's all I got to say. Meantime, let me just play a random not too shabby. Just for fun. Here, you know what I do? I go on YouTube and I just type in not too shabby. I see which ones come up. Here's just a random one. A blue Fanta soda. Not too shabby. Here it is. It's a blue Fanta soda. Not too shabby. That was in Louisiana. I was biking across America. Look how tan my face was. I was biking every day in the sun. And I don't usually drink soda, but that one time I just had to celebrate. And I was in I forget the town, northern Louisiana. It's a blue Fanta soda. Not too shabby. So anyway, so many not too shabbies. Ooh, here's scenery out by me. Here's scenery outside of my town. Okay, it's sort of like this rural. It almost looks like Montana. It's so beautiful where I live, Custer County. Here it is. It's a pretty view of Westcliff and the Wet Mountain Valley. Not too shabby. Yeah, there you go. That's basic. It's a basic not too shabby. Oh, you guys. I'll tell you, I had fun in El Paso, Texas. I had fun. I like El Paso, Texas. I like the city. It's southwestern. I'm not against Texas, but anyway, it's a part of Texas that I like is El Paso. And anyway, I kept going back to the UTEP campus. I was hiking these little hills. Anyway, it just speaks for itself. It's the University of Texas at El Paso. Not too shabby. Arvin, you like the not too shabbies where I say it really fast? Have you seen the red chair not too shabby? I think that's the fastest not too shabby I've ever made. Is the red chair not too shabby? It says 2 seconds. Here it is.
red chair, not too shabby.
Remember the one I did? I did a pumpkin one. A really short pumpkin one. Let's see. Here it is, the pumpkin. 2 seconds.
A pumpkin, not too shabby.
I know you know what? I did one recently of an ocotillo. It's 3 seconds. 3 seconds? Wow, 3 seconds. It just this one, the cadence. I just like the speed.
It's an ocotillo, not too shabby.
All these short ones. Sometimes I just, you got to bust out with the short one. You know what I mean? Oh, you guys. So many not too shabbies. Ooh, how about my WTF mug? What? Here's just a loud one. It's a great thumbnail. Here we go.
It's my WTF mug. Not too shabby!
My mug's over there. Arvin, man. Arvin. We got to hang out sometime. We live too far away. We're in the same state, but we live too far away. But it'd be fun to just hang out with you, or, you know what I mean? I mean, if I was over your house, I could do not too shabbies of things in your house. You know what I mean? Sometimes I need new material because I've done so many not too shabbies of almost everything in my house. From, my Arizona cup to these metal javelinas, the tacos sign, and, whatever. You start running out of ideas. And so when I go into somebody's house, you know what I mean? I'm usually like, oh, wow, that's a neat thing, and that's unique. And, oh, I really like this thing, your blue lamp, whatever random thing. Doing all these not too shabbies. So, yeah. Arvin, take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of yourself, buddy. It's been a fun live stream. I think I'm going to wrap up here pretty soon. Michael Robinson, Bear Paws, Arbin. Man, there's been so many people that have come by. Benjamin, are you still around? Jess, are you still around? Brandy, I think Brandy's gone. Steven's gone. I think Adam, Caden. There's so many people 2 hours ago. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to play one more not too shabby. How about a purple cactus? A purple cactus. We'll close with this. A purple cactus.
It's a purple cactus. Not too shabby.
Jess, seriously. That's so cool about San Francisco. That made my day, hearing that you came to America and you had a good time in San Francisco, and all the things you're doing. That made me really happy. That I don't know why that makes me happy, but you know what I mean? So yeah, all right. I'm gonna check out your videos. All right. Make more videos of the seashore and the food you're eating or whatever. All right, or that that's my suggestion. All right. Seriously. All my love to everybody. Take care. Take care, and bye. Thank you for watching. Signing off from my kitchen. All right.